Alright, so Joker versus Pac-Man. Swap and his Pac-Man, okay, Swap has, at least to me, he has a very interesting placing in the community. On the one hand, he's doing very well with Pac-Man. He used to main Bowser Jr. and then he whipped out Pac-Man like for funsies once at a Smash Fest or something, and then all of a sudden he's maining Pac-Man. I've been there. That's how I made Wario and Brawl. But on the other hand, fuck Pac-Man, you know? Not into that. I want nothing, no part of that. But you know, I also want Swap to succeed, and I'm happy that he found a main. Doing the Pac-Man things, just hanging back, throwing out hydrants, hiding behind him occasionally to charge the fruit, and whipping out that, I think it's still frame 3 air to stuff any approach against him. Oh, also Pac-Man got a huge buff to his grab, which is good for him, because it was god awful. It didn't exist in Smash 4. That was a huge stall, and I actually really appreciate that. Raziek too grabbed the ledge more than once, and if you have to grab the ledge more than once, you lose your invincibility, so he wouldn't have as easy a time trying to intercept Pac-Man's up B because it's a hitbox on the way up, right? The melon. Now it's a bell. Oh yeah, he tried the what was it? The T strat, where you put down the bell next to the hydrant and then have the hydrant just blow it at Mach 5. Try to punish. You grab with the forward tilt. Unfortunately, Pac-Man's grab is actually good now. He shot the hydrant until it broke. So this is the tricky part for Pac-Man. Pac-Man, like, for as good as his keep away game is and his spacing game, he, like most characters that do well with spacing, have a hard time getting the kill. He had several opportunities there, at least, well, 2 of them. And he dropped them both, unfortunately. Looking for the grab, he finally gets it. Back throw will do it. Just center stage. He was at 100, and that's okay. Imagine if you could curse the hydrant and then eventually the hydrant dies to the curse. Good foresight to use the counter on the hydrant on the way down, like he was expecting it. Unfortunately, his spacing was a little bit off. Doing his best to try to just get into this Pac-Man and get the kill. And back arrow finally do it at 31% on himself. And with Arsene, you know, Pac-Man. Oh no! Nice. I'm not sure Pac-Man got hit by the hydrant or second hit of dash attack or both. However, Pac-Man curry waits for it. Oh no! Too low. I think like he was stalling out the Arsene, which was a good plan. Like, yes, that is what you want to do. But unfortunately, he stalled it out just a hard. Didn't make it back on third. Wasn't counting. On Pac-Man to try and close the gap. However, you know, Pac-Man, he doesn't have a problem with just hanging back and just throwing things at his opponent, right? That's kind of what he does. That is his entire operandi. However, the problem now is that he's behind, and the more that he's behind, the farther your own percent is going to climb, and that's bad. You don't want that. That's the challenging part. That's the trade-off when you main a character like Pac-Man, a keep away character like Pac-Man or Duck Hunt or whatever. Is that if you're ahead, then honky dory. Hell, if you're neutral, honky dory. If you're even, but if you're behind, then like you can get all the damage in the world, but you need to get the kill. If you hang back and try to just poke try to build up skill, then this is what happens, right? You get 2 stock. So against characters like Pac-Man, you want the lead and you want to hold it. But if you can't hold it, lose it. And if you lose it, then you're playing from behind. And these characters, they have a very difficult time playing from behind. Smashville.
Start battle. Joker. Pac-Man.
Oh, Joker versus Pac-Man, assuming that the matchup was not the problem. Actually, no, the matchup was not the problem. The stage was. That's why they're switching over to Smashville. Smashville, it's lost its status as the go-to stage for tournament play, but it's still like, there's nothing wrong with it. Incredibly neutral stage. I would personally say it's the second most neutral after PS2, before probably Final Destination. Anyway, talking more about this match. 47%. I can't quite see Pac-Man's. That guy's head is in the way. Swap, trying some different strategies, putting down the hydrant and then breaking it immediately, especially while Joker has Arsene. Pac-Man, he's so upset. Real deep for that kill. That's what you gotta do. When you have Arsene, you gotta make Arsene count. Down by about 10. Pac-Man still doing it. Can to just maintain that lead, just hanging back, stuff more shit. Yeah, you're in the lead. Like, why break? Why change game plan? It is working. Arsene is back though already. Down tilt does 14%, is a kill move. Oh, reflected the thing. Ah, that's a very difficult move to intercept. Actually, I don't know if it has invincibility or what, but like the hitbox lasts forever. It's strong as hell the whole way through. He tried to build some meter off that up B. I think he dropped it too early. There you go. Daddy's home. Back air will do it. All right, what does he do on the platform? Does he wait it out? He does. Waits just for a little bit. I'm not certain if this is a real thing, but this is what I do when I'm waiting out Joker's Arsene on the platform. That I wait until it turns red, but before it starts flashing for me to drop off the platform. I think you get vulnerability out of that. I'm not positive. That's just how it feels. All right, successfully waited out the Arsene. And he still has the lead. He's currently on the way towards losing it with this curse. Oh, Pac-Man, he's so upset. Oh, the face on Pac-Man while he's cursed is just, it's heart-wrenching. On the one hand, screw this character, screw Pac-Man. I don't want to fight him, like fighting against him. Just super annoying. I'm sure all the Pac-Man are used to criticisms like that. But you know, Hydrant does get him, but now he's cursed again. Even game right now. Joker. Back here. He's about to get Arsene. Back here. Alright. I thought he had the bell. Dash attack. Tricky part, like I said, like I keep going on about. Character like Pac-Man, they can't really play from behind. Can't afford it. It's going to be difficult. Good shield pressure. Very, very low. Fortunately, he has to back away. Can't pressure it anymore. Now that shield's probably back to full health, but you know, he's just proven that like he's got the move, got the schmoo. Kicks. Fucks at the hydrant. See what would happen. I'm gonna put that neutral. Lost Gallagher. Fell. Back throw will. Alright. So this isn't a terrible deficit for Pac-Man. Like I keep saying, Pac-Man, he's one of those characters that can make it back. He builds damage very fast. It's the kill that he has getting the kill that he had a problem with. He's had that problem all set. And he a hard time playing from behind. That's like the 4th time I've said that, right? Gotta come. I also don't have a partner with winging it myself. Ellen. Tried to approach with his grab using the hydrant. Here's the apple. Oh no! This is very true area. 30% deficit. Oh no! Ah, you hate to see that happen. That was an excellent run back on SotH's part, though. He did very well. He was playing behind for pretty much the entire match, and he did get. I don't want to say it was lucky, but he did make the correct decision to throw out the hydrant. Double time. All right, once again with feeling going to Yoshi's story. John got some rough, yeah, decent. I wouldn't call it a beard, but I would call it scruff. Low percent Joker strings. Kind of difficult. Interesting stage choice. I'm assuming it's just comfort. But a shorter, smaller stage is an interesting choice against a zoner against Pac-Man, because on the one hand he doesn't have the space to set up the projectiles, but on the other hand, if he does get the projectiles set up, he can feel kind of claustrophobic. There isn't really an area that hydrant isn't going to affect. Just throw it down, and, like, just stage control for a little. That'll take our scent out. Back throw knocked. Bob playing the keep away game very well. He just wants to stay away while that scent is out. He just wants nothing to do with it. A little too on getting the kill while Pac-Man is off stage. Build has our scent. He can still make. Alright, well, awesome. Give me game. Ah, the key. Success. Collins, do me a favor and just tell me that you can hear me. Nice back air out of dash attack. Pac-Man's dash attack, even in Smash 4, very difficult to punish because, like, just ended so soon. Yes, I wanted to. Okay, thank you, Colin. Daddy's nearly home. Ideally, Joker would like to get. Alright. Just say, ideally, Joker would like to get this kill soon and then try to play the second stock with Arsene as much as possible, but that didn't quite pan out. Dash attack, knock Pac-Man away, goes deep for that Pac-Man punish. Like, I understand the want to go off stage against an opponent, especially while you're behind, to get the punish, but Pac-Man, one of those characters, can't really. Oh, the key. Oh. Back there. Or down that? jab will not kill from center stage at 100 and jump in. This is a really good stall. All set, he's been stalling with Pac-Man very, very well while Joker, while Arsene is out. No punish on that whiff grab. Forward air will finally do it. 42%, not a tremendous hit. He can still make it back. However, the problem is Pac-Man. You don't want to care Pac-Man. You? Back airs, just keeping him away. Grab into shit. Then again, I'm not the Joker man. Melon! Eat your melons! Coming down with the... He doesn't do that very often, especially not on the stage where there are so many platforms to keep him from... Oh, good! Would have been spicy. Keep cursing the hydrant. Ah, yeah. Tried to down tilt the hydrant to get it away, but he was too focused on the hydrant. Pac-Man just whacked him. Ring, 30%. Off a couple hits. And none of them involving free. Swap showing just how comfortable he is with his character. Itch? Goes super deep once again. Really wants to kill that Pac-Man. Dash attack will not. Arsene is half gone. Back in. Still one. The hard part. Joker with no Arsene in sight, not for a little while. He had thrown that up. For like up B or side B or something. Down throw will take it at 191%. 91% deficit. Joker Arsene is on the way. So he's got that going for him. But he needs to like... Arsene can't do it by himself. He needs to get a little bit of headway going. I think he nearly got hit by that by the bell again. Because you can't really approach him because he'll just out of field. Pac-Man, great job. Play the hydrant. I think that was. And Arsene is going. Can get it back, but he needs a Rebel's Guard shit. Stealth kill. Okay. That was a good set. Very well done by SWAT. Nice his growth with Pac-Man.